Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is Monday, March 9th, 2026, and to say the global markets are on edge would be an understatement. Over the last 24 to 72 hours, we have seen a perfect storm of macroeconomic shocks, geopolitical escalation in the Middle East, and a massive miss in the US labor market that has completely flipped the script for central banks worldwide. If you're holding equities, trading crypto, or just trying to figure out where the global economy is heading, you need to pay attention right now. Today, we are breaking down the market action into three sections: the US market, the Indian market, and the global market, including a major update on the crypto space. Smash that like button, and let's dive right into the numbers. Let's start with the United States. Friday's close was brutal. The ripples are being felt across futures and early Monday trading. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed at 47,954, down 784 points. The S&P 500 fell to its lowest close since mid-December, while the Nasdaq Composite dropped 58 points. So, what triggered this aggressive sell-off? It comes down to two events: a severe labor market shock and exploding energy prices. The Bureau of Labor Statistics dropped a bombshell: a loss of 92,000 jobs. The unemployment rate is at 4.4%. Normally, bad news forces Fed cuts, but geopolitical crisis and oil prices are creating a nightmare scenario: stagflation. War involving the US, Israel, and Iran has choked off the Strait of Hormuz. WTI crude is surging past $81, with pain points nearing $100 per barrel. President Trump stated, "No matter what, the United States will ensure the free flow of energy. Our economic and military might is the greatest on earth." Now, let's pivot to the Indian markets. If you are investing in India, this morning's open was a bloodbath. Nifty 50 opened gap down at 23,868. Both major Indian indices are down nearly 3%, hitting 6-month lows. The primary driver crushing the Indian market right now is the price of crude oil. India is heavily dependent on energy imports. High oil prices hit the current account deficit directly. For the RBI, this is a massive stagflation headache. Finally, the global picture. In Europe, the UK's FTSE 100, Germany's DAX, and Italy's FTSE MIB all bled between 1.4 and 1.6%. Panic is worldwide. The global supply chain is reeling. Bahrain's state oil company declared force majeure on shipments, cementing fears that the disruptions are far from over. Bitcoin saw a sharp drop to $49,170 this morning. But an incredible narrative is unfolding. Bitcoin is increasingly being utilized as a digital escape hatch. Reports emerged of millions in crypto withdrawn from Iran's largest exchange within minutes of strikes, as citizens rushed to protect their wealth. The Clarity Act 2026 is gaining momentum. This landmark legislation aims to bring regulatory structure, potentially reshaping the institutional crypto landscape. The world faces a severe oil shock and labor warnings. Will the Fed cut rates, or are we heading for stagflation? Let me know in the comments below. This content is for educational purposes and not financial advice. Always consult with a professional before making investment decisions.